Good morning, students. All of you know that we are doing the chapter globalization. Okay, we have already done the concept of globalization and causes of globalization. We will revise this once again. Globalization, what is globalization? Globalization is the process of international integration. International integration, it means the unity of nation at international level. Okay, arising from the interchange of word, views, product, ideas, and other aspect of culture. All of you know that globalization is the flow of products, views, ideas, culture, language, from your technology, from one country to another country. If every country, because all of you know that it is the era of internationalism means no country can live alone. If a country want to maintain relation with other country, if one country want to flow of things, ideas for from other countries, then that country have to maintain good relation with another countries. Okay, so it is the integration at international level. In particular, advance in transportation and telecommunication infrastructure, including the rise of the internet, are major factor in globalization. Because due to the advancement of transportation, advancement of technology, advancement of communication system, internet, these are the main factor which are responsible for increasing the speed, or you can say that for increasing the pace of the globalization. Okay, and these are the major factor in globalization and precipitate further interdependence of economic and cultural activities. Clear? So what is the meaning of globalization? The flow of product, views, ideas, aspect, culture from one country to another country, and for this flow every country want to maintain relation with another countries, and this also increase the unity and integration among different nation. Clear? And you can say that general connection with countries. If you are living in India, all of you know that it is a good relation with all the countries, and this is the mind map of globalization. Okay, mind map of globalization, you can see this. Integration of economies, I have already told you, equality or inequality, communication, recognition, trade versus aid, outsourcing, brand exploitation, growth, poverty, environment, monopoly power, capitalism, culture, free trade, technology, shrinking world, terrorism, accountability. Now, this is your assignment also. I am giving you the mind map of globalization. According to you, you will explain this mind map in your notebook with these points. Okay, clear? Ki how these are you can say that it can be negative, globalization can be negative as well as positive. So these are the main points, and on the basis of this point you will explain globalization in your notebook. This is your assignment. Clear? Then I will explain you. First of all, you will explain it. Clear? So our today topic is globalization, political consequences. Clear? It means what is the impact of globalization, political impact of globalization. Clear? What are the political consequences of globalization? Clear? One of the debate has been generated as a consequences of contemporary processes of globalization relates to its ongoing political impact. Okay, how does globalization affect traditional concept of state sovereignty? All of you know that state means, you can say that India, it may be USA. And sovereignty means, if a country is a sovereign state, it means that country is free from all the external and internal influences. Okay, according to our traditional concept, जो स्टेट है, इट मस्ट बी welfare state. Welfare state means the state which works for the welfare of the people. If a state is working for the welfare of the people, then that state have to do a lot of work. Clear? And there are at least three aspects that we need to consider when answering this question. Clear? Now the question arises, do you think the state activities are reducing or increasing? Clear? Because it is said that in the old time it was a welfare state, but due to globalization its functions are increasing day by day, decreasing day by day. At the most simple level, globalization results in an erosion of state capacity. The first point is erosion of state capacity. That is the ability of government to do what they do. It means now the government can't do what the government want to do. All over the world, the old welfare state is now giving way to a more minimalist state that performs certain comfort function. I've already told you about the welfare state. It is also said that the government is not have the capacity to do the function which the government want to do, because in old times, due to welfare state, government had to do a lot of work. Okay, but now with the globalization, government perform very minimize, government functions are minimizing day by day. Okay, however, you can say that government is only performing the important function, core function, the functions which are related to maintain law and order, which are related to the security of the country. Clear? Because law and order maintain karna, security maintain karna, these are the important function of a country. And nowadays countries are doing this type of work, important work, not the welfare of work. Clear? However, it withdraws from many of its earlier welfare functions directed at economic and social well-being, because government is not doing the welfare work for the well-being or the welfare of people, political or social welfare of people. In place of the welfare state, it is the market that becomes the prime determinant of economic and social priorities. Clear? Now it is not a welfare state, but the function of the state is decided by the market. Okay, the entry and the increased role of multinational companies all over the world leads to a reduction in the capacity of government to take decision on their own, because due to FDI, multinational companies are entering in every country. That's why the functions of the state is reducing day by day. At the same time, globalization does not always reduce state capacity. We have already done one point, that erosion of state capacity, reduction of state capacity. It means state का जो काम करने का जो capacity है, that is reducing day by day, कम हो रही है. क्यों? पहले ड्यू टू वेलफेयर स्टेट हैव do a lot of work, but now the functions of the state decreasing day by day. But on the another point is that state globalization does not always reduce state capacity. The primacy of the state capacity continues to be the unchallenged basis of the political community, because no one can reduce the function of a state. Clear? The old jealousies and rivalry between countries have not ceased to matter in the world politics. ये matter नहीं करते. The state continues to discharge its essential function. आज भी स्टेट में अपने ज़रूरी काम, आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू दैट द मेन फंक्शन ऑफ अ स्टेट इज़ टू मेंटेन सिक्योरिटी. द मेन फंक्शन ऑफ अ स्टेट इज़ टू मेंटेन लॉ एंड ऑर्डर इन द country. The state and consciously withdraw from certain domains from which it wish to. Okay, states continue to be important. It is said that the function of the states are reducing, but the importance of the state can't be reduced. Indeed, in some respects, state capacity has received a boost as a consequences of globalization. But the third point is that the state function is not reducing, but in the functions of state there is a boom, there is a boost. It means the state functions are increasing day by day, because a state has to maintain relation with another country due to globalization. Then how the function of a state can be reduced? With the enhanced technologies available at the disposal of the state to collect information about its citizen, with this information the state is better able to rule, not less able. Okay, we have done yesterday the role of technology in globalization. Okay, and if the technology is developing so much, then state can get knowledge from information from every sources. Clear? Then how the function of a state can reduce? With this information the state is better able to rule. If India is getting information from another countries, then India will try to do that in India also. Okay, so to be a better state. Instead of reducing its work, I think the function of state is increasing day by day for the betterment of the state, for the efficiency of the state. The state becomes more powerful than they were earlier as an outcome of the new technology. Clear? Okay, so these today we have done the political consequences of the globalization. Once again, we will repeat this. Concept of globalization. Globalization is the process of international integration. Why international integration? Why? Because every country want to maintain relation due to internationalism. No country can live alone. Interdependence is must. And if a country wants to flow of things, products, views, services, ideas from another country, then a country have to maintain relation with another countries. Okay, और अगर दूसरे से relation बनाने हैं, then globalization is must. Clear? And it is the connection within different countries, with different countries, that is globalization. Clear? This is the mind map. You will prove it. Okay, what is the this mind map show the globalization. You can see that the field of globalization, the scope of globalization, This mind map can explain many things. Now it's up to you how you are considerate, okay? And write in your notebook. Political consequences. There are three views. According to first view, state capacity is reducing day by day, and state is not performing that function which the state want to do, because in the old time state was a welfare state, but now state is performing only important function of maintaining law and order and security. And the second opinion is that the state does not always reduce in the second opinion is that the functions of the state or the capacity of the state is not reducing day by day, but due to relations with many other country, its functions are increasing, okay? And the third view is, instead of reducing the function of the work, the function of the state, the function of the state is increasing day by day due to the information which a state gets from another states due to technological advancement, okay? So these are the political consequences. Clear? पॉलिटिकल कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज में व्हाट यू विल राइट, आप ये बताएंगे व्हाट इज़ द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ ग्लोबलाइजेशन ऑन द कैपेसिटी ऑफ द स्टेट। आपको लगता है कि स्टेट के काम कम हुए हैं? इफ़ येस देन वाई, इफ़ नो देन वाई। यू विल राइट दिस इन योर नोट्स ऑल्सो, ओके।